Sports presents live from Jacksonville, Florida, the 1982 Gator Bowl. The Mountaineers of West Virginia against the Seminoles of Florida State. And in a driving rain, the headlights as the crowd files into the newly expanded and renovated Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, which now holds 80,000. And tonight's game, the 38th edition of the Gator Bowl, is sold out. West Virginia taking on Florida State, and this ABC Sports exclusive. The field is in decent shape, but West Virginia coming out onto the field right now figures to benefit if it continues to rain. The Mountaineers, an independent team, started the year with a big upset victory over Oklahoma in Norman. Then they beat Maryland, and Maryland went to the Aloha Bowl. They were 3-0 going into the Pitt game, led Pitt 13-0 with 11 minutes to go, and then Pitt came from behind to win. Their only other loss was to Penn State, a team that will be playing for the national championship in 2 days. 24-0 was the final there. Then West Virginia won its last 4 to finish with a mark of 9 wins and 2 losses. And here come the Seminoles of Florida State. It's an easy trip for Florida State. Tallahassee is just 166 miles from Jacksonville. So most of the folks here tonight will be rooting for Florida State, which began its season with a victory over Cincinnati. They lost to Pitt. This was a team a lot of people thought would finish at about 500 this season, but as you can see, they reeled off 7 consecutive victories. At one point this season, they had a mark of 8-1, and it looked like they might be going to the Orange Bowl. But Florida State will kick off. West Virginia winning the toss. They'll receive. Mike Rendina, who has kicked sparingly this season, he lost his job after an early season injury, gets to kick off in the Gator Bowl, and Willie Drury comes out from the 5, past the 20, and Drury still on his feet at the 29 and stopped at the 30-yard line. All right, Jeff Hostetler, who transferred from Penn State, sat out last year, had a fine season. Mickey Walzak, the fullback, he was the MVP in the Peach Bowl last year. Tom Gray is just a freshman. He starts at tailback. They have Wayne Brown starting at 1 wide receiver spot. The big play man, Rich Holland, are about even in ability at wide receiver. First down, West Virginia from the 30-yard line. On the first play from scrimmage, number 32, Tommy Gray, out for a gain of 2. Brian Joswiak is a sophomore. Scott Barrows is a sophomore, a young left side of the line. Then you've got senior Dave Johnson starting at center. Andre Gist had arthroscopic knee surgery in November. He's back. And Kurt Keel is perhaps their best offensive lineman, number 71. The tight end was Mark Rao. Last year, Rao a sensational season. This year, not as many catches, but still he's gotten the job done. On second down and 7, Hostetler rolling and throwing, and he finds the tight end, Rao, who takes it to the 49-yard line.
Shows the extra effort and the good athletic ability that he has.
On first down from the 49-yard line, this is Gray, who takes it across the 50. Let's take a look at the defensive line with McLean. Carricker is the man to watch, 76. Ponder in the middle, Foytek and Jacks on the outside. Prince Matt and Ken Rowe are the linebackers. Clayton is probably the best of that foursome, number 24. Second down, 7. West Virginia at the Florida State 48-yard line. Walzak inside the 45 will eclipse that figure all year long. They're still trying to find a breakaway threat. They think Gray might be the guy. He's just a freshman. Third and a long 2. And it's Gray getting inside the 40. Stutter stepping. Moves to the outside of the 35 and gets to the 32-yard line. So the Mountaineers on the move at the 32-yard line. With Brown going in motion. Hostetler on a straight drop. Protection. Hits Rao. He makes the second catch. And Rao gets to the 20 but fumbles the ball. And wait for the officials to call it. Obviously, Florida State thinks they have it, but it looks like first big break of the game to West Virginia because they keep possession at the 21-yard line with Brown in motion again. It's the first man through, Walzak, who gets to the 19.
One more look. It looks to me like the ball leaves his hands before he hits the ground. Look at that right there.
It wasn't called, and it's 2nd down and 8. Hostetler faking, throwing over the middle, too high. The one-hand attempt by Darrell Miller, thinking about applying for a Rhodes Scholarship. 3rd down and 8. Hostetler throwing and incomplete at the 5-yard line, intended for Mark Rao.
Hog here last year, you couldn't even see the field.
Best game nobody ever saw. Started to say this is where this game might be won tonight. The kicking game. West Virginia with a great kicking game. This is Woodside, but he has it blocked. And Florida State will come up with the football near midfield. So Woodside, who set an NCAA record with 28 field goals this season, until a 15-yard personal foul penalty was tacked on to West Virginia. Florida State has completed a pass for a 1st down from the 35 to the 25, and it's 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line as Ken Burnett, the fullback, is stopped there. Darryl Talley making the tackle. Now Blair Williams starts at quarterback. Kelly Lowry had been the starter for 9 games. Burnett, who carried the ball on the last play. You've got Ricky Williams, who'll be alternating with Greg Allen at tailback. Jesse Hester is very quick, just a sophomore. And on the other side is the freshman Hassan Jones. 2nd down, 10. Florida State at the West Virginia 25-yard line. Williams, who has a very strong arm, throwing over the middle. It's tipped and incomplete, intended for Tony Johnson. The offensive line, Jim Thompson is a sophomore. This is a young line and not particularly big. Ricky Render, 6'4", 250. McCormick is 6'2" and 230 pounds. Jamie Dukes is big. He's 6'1" and 270. Out of the shotgun. Rolling to his left. Williams out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Lost his job to Phil Hall. Comes in. He has attempted 2 field goals during the regular season, both long attempts. This one from the 30-yard line, so it's a 40-yard attempt, and it will be no good. Wide to the right and a little short. His 3rd year with the Mountaineers. Before that, he'd been an assistant at Michigan and the head coach at Bowling Green. This is Gray, who started this series. And he is buried at the
faded at the end of last season and also this season. I think he just wants to fire him up. I think we're going to see Young playing tonight.
2nd down and 10. Hostetler, incomplete, a catchable pass. Darrell Miller, still raining, not quite as hard as it was a few moments ago. On 3rd down and 10 from the 22. Rolling to the right is Hostetler. And his pass is incomplete.
Offside. Defense.
The extra defensive back comes in for Florida State. It's Gary Henry. And with Mullen in motion, Hostetler on a straight drop. Gets protected and throws into traffic and incomplete at the 35.
Peach Bowl for a total of 64.
Superick has to short hop it, and the kick is partially blocked. He gets a somewhat decent bounce out of it, and it rolls out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Florida's largest city, Jacksonville. 80,000 looking on at the Gator Bowl. No score first period. And Florida State from the West Virginia 38. It's Greg Allen making the catch and getting to the 22 for a 1st down.
That time making a leaping catch coming out on the circle route.
Allen goes out. Burnett comes in at fullback, and on 1st down, lofted toward the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Hassan Jones. Hester split wide to the left on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. He has nothing to his left as Williams, and then he throws the ball into the ground, and there is no flag as yet.
Ineligible. Downfield. Offense.
Interesting. West Virginia with Campbell, O'Black, and Harris up front. Talley will be all over the place. He's the man to watch. 90. Folks is also a good one. And Agee will hit you, number 44 in the secondary. 3rd down, 15 from the 28-yard line. As Williams has Allen open, and he drops the ball. Greg Allen down the sideline had gotten open.
Williams now 2 of 6 in the passing department for 24 yards. Here comes the field goal.
And the snap goes through the hands of the holder, Lowry. Lowry will throw, and that's incomplete. So the field is really taking its toll.
He can always throw for you if he gets in trouble.
Used to throwing it from the 28-yard line on 1st down. It's Hostetler after faking twice, throwing, and it's intercepted at the 47-yard line by Brian McCrary. He's inside the 40 and dropped at the 33-yard line. 1st down for the Seminoles from the 33-yard line on the delay, a play they love to use. It's Ricky Williams getting to the 29-yard line. Second down and 6 from the 29-yard line. Out to the left side, and it's complete to Dennis McKinnon. And he eventually became the head coach there.
Yep.
First down from the 18-yard line. Williams. No gain or a minimal gain.
Would be heat.
They don't have that tonight. Second down and 10. And the pass is juggled and then caught by Orson Mobley, the tight end, at the 13-yard line. Third down and 5 out of the shotgun. Williams scanning his receivers and throws for a first down to the 3-yard line. First and goal. This is where they love to give the ball to Greg Allen. They pitch it to him. He's looking for the end zone, but he doesn't quite get there. 21 touchdowns for Allen, including 20 on the ground. So from inside the 1, they pitch it to him. He goes to the left side, and he cannot spring loose. He is bunched up at the 2 with a third down and goal from the 3-yard line. First quarter, no score. Johnson is in motion. Williams to throw off the play fake, and it is batted away on a pass intended for Moat.
Play action fake. Moat, the tight end on a crossing pattern, appears open there momentarily. Great effort.
Philip Hall is back in to do the kicking after Rendina had attempted 2, and Hall kicks it through. So they settle for 3, and with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first period, Florida State is on top.
Let the big dog eat.
Here's Rendina to kick off after Hall had kicked the field goal. Gary Mullen takes it from the 1 to the 10, 15, 20. Mullen with some room down the side and gets out to close to the 35. Last year, they went to the Peach Bowl and upset Florida. Wolfley and Beck are the running backs in this set, and Wolfley gets the call in the near future. Nothing official yet. Second down and 5 from the 38-yard line, and it's Wolfley. Don Nealon, third year at Morgantown. His team with a first down from the 46-yard line, and again through the middle it is Wolfley. Second down, 6 from the 50. The tailback, Curlin Beck. Third down, 5. West Virginia from the 49-yard line. Hostetler slipping as he begins the roll, but looking for the first down and getting it, and he gets crushed at the 40-yard line, but he's picked up the first.
Do all the things that a quarterback has to do, along with coming up with a big play.
On first down from the 39-yard line, it's Beck through the middle. He gets to the 35. You saw the figures for it is second down and 5 from the 35. And they do get the play off before time expires, and Beck gets nowhere. So the first period is gone. We played 15 at Jacksonville before 80,000 at the Gator Bowl. Florida State 3 and West Virginia nothing. West Virginia nothing at the Gator Bowl. Al Michaels with Lee Groscup as we start the second quarter. West Virginia third down and 6 at the Florida State 35-yard line. The freshman Gray takes the ball to the 32. On it at the 38. So it's a 48-yard attempt. AG spots it down, and the kick is long enough, and it is good.
It's there. Got legs. Oh, boy.
So go figure that. West Virginia sends in the punting unit. Florida State takes a timeout. Nealon says, no, I'll go for 3 instead, and he cashes in. 14-14 to go in the half. Tied 3-3. Twice this season, he's kicked 4 in a game. 4 times he's kicked either 2 or 3 in a game, putting it in the air here. It's Billy Allen from the 5 to the 10, 15. Allen cutting back out to the 25 and trying to turn the corner. Allen gets to the 40. He's into West Virginia territory. He gets by Woodside, and Allen goes all the way. Billy Allen for the touchdown.
As Al told you in the Air Force, 95 yards on that return.
And the kick by Hall is good with 13:54 to go in the first half. 10-3, Florida State on top. and it was there. Bobby Bowden was speaking at a clinic in 1980 when Allen caught his eye. The kick in the direction of Drury goes out of bounds. So from the 35-yard line, Rendina kicking down to Drury at the 9, out to the 20, and tripped up at the 27-yard line. Forecast said intermittent showers. It's been rather steady to this point. From the 28-yard line, first man through is Walzak, the fullback, and Walzak takes it all the way out to the 40-yard line on the first down as he picks up about 13. Early in the second quarter. Hostetler handing it off to Walzak. Watching his team on defense, second down and 7. From the 44, they pitch it to Gray. The freshman looks for some room inside and finds nothing at all. Third down, a long 6, closer to 7 from the 44-yard line as Hostetler drops back, steps up, looking for the first down, picks it up, and with a nice move, gets all the way to the Seminole 42-yard line. And yet tonight, Florida State has basically been running away from him.
Yep.
He has not been in on the action. From the 42-yard line on first down, it is Mickey Walzak since his freshman year. Second down and 10. Seminoles nearly jump offside, but get back in time. And it's Walzak for a yard or so. On third down and 7, Hollins is split to the left and Brown to the right. And we have a flag before the snap. The 30-second clock, and that is indeed the call. Third down and 12 from the 44-yard line. After 2 fakes, it's Hostetler rolling and throwing again for Rao and incomplete. Fashion.
Pretty nondescript. Yep.
Super X kick. That one was nearly blocked, but he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 12-yard line by Cedric Jones. Seminoles leading 10-3 with 9:13 to go in the first half. And on first down from the 13-yard line through the middle, Ricky Williams.
For the most part.
Second down, 7 from the 16. Short drop by Williams. Throws to Johnson, who makes the catch.
Holding. Offense.
Hold the football with high percentage passes, or they'll stretch it vertically and go for the whole load.
Second down, 14 from the 9. Dropping back into his end zone is Williams and throws out to the 15-yard line to Mobley, and Mobley is run out of bounds. Third down and a short 2. They come up in the power I and run a play out of this formation for the first time in the game, and they will throw, and it's incomplete at the 26-yard line, intended for Cedric Jones. His first punt of the night. It is a wobbly kick that will bounce near midfield. It takes a good Florida State bounce and then just dies on the wet grass about halfway through the second quarter. West Virginia starts this drive from the 39-yard line. First and 10. A fumble by Wolfley, and it looks like Hostetler was able to recover. Second down, call it 12 from the 37. Fake the draw. Good protection, then it's deflected and intercepted at the 50-yard line. Juggled by McCrary, and he comes down with the ball, and that's his second interception tonight. Brian McCrary in an inauspicious first half with 2 intercepted. First down, set up the screen at the 49-yard line, and it's dropped by Allen.
6'4", 225, and he has 4.55 speed in the 40-yard dash.
Out of the shotgun on second down and 10. Williams looking right, left, and then throwing over the middle and incomplete. And knocked down at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence Taylor, Billy Ray Smith at Arkansas is another example.
Shotgun again. Third down and 10, and that one is knocked down by Talley. So after a relatively quiet first quarter.
Bright future in the National Football League.
Harlow's second punt. This one is a spinner that hits a Florida State man who made contact with it at the 12-yard line and bounces into the end zone. Sprinkle as the Mountaineers start from the 20-yard line. They're down by 7, 6:41 to go in the half. Hostetler has been very cold. He throws complete to Gray, but for a loss. Second down, 12 from the 18-yard line. Fake the sprint draw. Hostetler, good mobility, has Gray, and Gray looking for the first down, gets it out past the 30-yard line.
He might have it.
Yep. 1st and 10 from the 31. Rouse sets up on the left side. They give it to Gray through the middle, out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 5 in terms of yardage, put down by a touchdown. On 2nd and 5, through the middle, Wolfley, the fullback. With Wayne Brown in motion, Hostetler goes to the tight end, Rao, who gets into Florida State territory. He is
good for a tight end.
On 2nd and 1, it is Gray trying to get that yard. Here it's 3rd down and 1 for the Mountaineers at the 48-yard line. And they give it to Wolfley, who picks up the first down as he gets to the 44. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Hostetler dropping deep. They try to set up the screen, and it is incomplete.
Now, you might mix in a draw or a screen.
Brown is in motion. Hostetler again looking for Rao, and he's covered. It's incomplete. Drury is in, the other wide out, bottom of the screen, number 48. 3rd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Hostetler gets pressure as he throws, looks for Brown, and a flag is thrown. 2, in fact, for interference.
That one was not among them.
From the 22-yard line on 1st down. Gray is back in, and he works his way just inside the 20 to the 19 by Billy Allen. On 2nd and 7 from the 19, on the delay, they give it to Gray, and that doesn't fool very many people.
Utilizes good running ability or the sideline.
Going straight back, under pressure as he throws, and incomplete, intended for Rao, and well overthrown.
That time he should have touched it.
Woodside to attempt a 34-yard field goal. Spotted at the 24. Snap good, hold good, and the kick is good. So Paul Woodside, who kicked 28 to set an NCAA mark during the regular season in the 11 games, has kicked 2 tonight. He's had 1 block. Allen, number 31. He's flanked by Cedric Jones on the near side, and they want nothing to do with Allen here, covering up the ball. 1st and 10, Florida State. And a double reverse as Hassan Jones will throw off the double reverse, and it is incomplete. Tony Johnson, the intended receiver.
He was very good.
Ernie Anderson comes in to replace him on 2nd down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Pitch it to Greg Allen, who gets out past the 35, the 40, and all the way to the 43-yard line goes the sophomore.
And he just finds that seam and goes for it.
On 1st down, Williams off the fake, throwing and incomplete, intended for Tony Johnson.
He has been all year.
Just a tiny bit of mistiming, too. It looked like he jumped just a split second too soon. Allen inside the 30, the 25 gets to the 20. Or gets to the 42-yard line.
30 seconds left. They got to put it up. They're in the gun.
From the 43-yard line. Williams escaping from the pressure and then throwing into a lot of traffic and incomplete at the 25-yard line. With 23 seconds remaining in the half. Again from the shotgun. Williams looking for McKinnon, who leaps and makes the catch for a touchdown. What a play. Blair Williams to Dennis McKinnon, number 6. In a hurry as Phil Hall comes in for the extra point, and that's good. 27-yard touchdown pass and the conversion by Hall. And so with 15 seconds to go, as we look again, it's 17
seconds. The shotgun, the snap was a little bit high. Now this is the timing route. He is just throwing for the corner of the end zone, and look at McKinnon right there leaping and taking the ball away.
And that has to be particularly deflating to West Virginia, occurring very rapidly just prior to halftime. The squib kick is fielded at the 40-yard line and down there. First down for West Virginia from the 40-yard line. That's Mullen, number 1, in motion, and they'll be content to stay on the ground and run out the clock, figuring they're not going to get nearly the yardage necessary, and the first half will expire. Very frustrating half for West Virginia. Meanwhile, a couple of big plays for Florida State. One a run back, the other a 27-yard touchdown catch. And at halftime, Florida State leads West Virginia in the 38th Gator Bowl by a score of 17-6. Came up with the ball after it had hit Orson Mobley, their outside backer. From the 44-yard line, Williams goes to the air on first down, and it's a pickup of about 4. Second down and 6 from the Seminole 48-yard line. Ricky Williams gets to the West Virginia 47. Double tight end set up here on third down and 1 from the 47. And it's Allen looking for the first down. Slithers outside and gets it as he gets to the 43-yard line.
Holding offense.
Third down and 8 from the 46-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Williams under pressure and sacked at the 36-yard line. Todd Campbell, number 91.
Job done. He is the best of their down linemen defensively.
Ryan Harlow's kick is a long kick, but a line drive fielded by Drury at the 13, to the 20, to the 30, to the 40. He has one man to beat.
He's gone.
To the 30, to the 20-yard line, and he is wrestled down inside the 10. Drury wrestled down by the punter Harlow.
The hamstring kept him from going into the touchdown.
82-yard run back. He sets him up with first down and goal, and it's Wolfley, a fellow who does a decent job as a wide receiver. Second down and goal with Hollins in motion. Hostetler rolling, pumping, faking, and throwing incomplete. Rao, number 85, at the back of the end zone. Third down and goal from the 5-yard line. They flex Rao, the tight end, to the right side. Send Gray in motion, and Hostetler is under a lot of pressure and can't get it away. Loses the ball at the 25-yard line, but they're going to whistle it dead at the 21. So Woodside now comes in for a 32-yard field goal attempt. He's made 2 of 3. The other was blocked. Agee spots it down, and the kick by Woodside is no good. Woodside had missed only 3 all season.
They have got the spirit. West by God, Virginia.
On first down from the 20-yard line, they give it to Ricky Williams, who works his way past the 30, fumbles the ball out at the 32-yard line and recovers himself.
By Ricky Williams, who had 857 yards during the regular season.
First down after a 13-yard gain. Draw play. They call Williams' number again. He gets out to the 37-yard line.
Remarkable tailback thing. Dickerson James.
Second down and 6. This is Allen. And he gets it out to the 43-yard line where he's stopped by Hathaway.
Show you a little bit of everything.
From the 43-yard line. Greg Allen looking for room. No, sir. Wild and wide open. And he's a gambler now. On second down and 9. Williams shoveling it off and complete to Ken Burnett, the fullback. And he takes it all the way to the 44 of West Virginia.
Comes up with another one.
Seminoles from the 44-yard line, and Williams is going deep and looking for Hester, and he dropped the ball at the 5-yard line. He got behind Newberry.
And you're dropping long passes consistently.
On second down and 10 from the 44, over the middle, it's Hassan Jones. He has a first down, getting to the 29-yard line. First down, Florida State from the 29-yard line. Pitch it to Allen. Allen inside the 20.
Look out.
Cuts back, goes in for the touchdown. Ken Burnett laid down the block for Springham. Don Nealon doesn't like anything he has seen in this half to this point. Make it 23-6, and Phil Hall makes it 24-6. 7:46 to go as you look at Allen. Third period, 24-6 Seminoles. The kickoff fielded at the 4-yard line by Tom Gray of West Virginia. Hit hard. And remember, they had closed the first half with a quick drive through the air to go up by 11. Hostetler is under pressure, and down he goes, swarmed under at the 10-yard line. Second down, 18 from the 9. Quarterback draw. Hostetler moving to the outside and is thrown out of bounds at the 19-yard line by Warren Hanna.
And control it.
Third down and 8 from the 19 as Hostetler has protection and this time has a man open over the middle. Number 81 is Darrell Miller, a senior. Hostetler looking for Mullen, has him at the 40-yard line, and he's bumped out of bounds at the 41. I was going to say not raining at all. It appears to just be sprinkling. But the field not in that good a shape. On second down and 6, the pass is overthrown, intended for Mark Rao, the tight end. And that man before goes to every Florida State game. Third down and 5 from the 41. Hostetler going deep and incomplete, intended for his big play man, Hollins, who has been silent from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Takes the low snap. He's under pressure again, gets the kick away. It's a line drive, fielded at the 24 by Cedric Jones, picking up some blocking to the 30, to the 40, to the 45. Jones gets into West Virginia territory, and the punter, Superick, drops him at the 40. The third period.
Illegal blocking below the waist.
24-6.
Receivers.
Florida State.
First down.
With a 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. 5:47 to go in the third period. And the Seminoles on top by 18. A flag is down as Williams goes to the right side and is bumped out of bounds. Illegal procedure against the Seminoles.
Right now it's more of a passing situation.
1st and 15. The reverse, it's McKinnon who scored a touchdown in the first half. Out past the 20, the 30, McKinnon to the 40. Another big play for Florida State. He has one man to beat, and Newberry finally tackles him at the 23-yard line. That's the way Florida State gets conservative.
That term, the smorgasbord offense.
65-yard gain. It's Allen inside the 20, the 15, and he gets all the way down to the 7-yard line. Most of the games they won by scores like 59-8, 56-17 in routes. This is Williams, and they read that play well.
And because he had for 3 years people talking about that, and now he's got a tandem again.
And Williams went to the same high school that Jordan and Woodham attended as he throws to the end zone here, and it is incomplete. The official who was behind the play is Weegie Thompson. So it's third down and goal from the 11-yard line. As Williams drops back, throws to the end zone again, and it's incomplete, and we've got a penalty marker. No doubt about that one. So it is Allen who is in the game. He's already scored once tonight, the tailback number 26. You can look for him to get the ball. Pitch to him. Touchdown.
And away.
And Phil Hall with the extra point. Florida State. Long drive, quick drive, big play by McKinnon on the reverse. Allen caps it with a second TD. 3:36 to go in the third quarter in the Gator Bowl. And the Seminoles lead it 31-6. For Florida State, Seminoles on top by a score of 31-6. And the kick is a good one that's dropped at the 3 and picked up by Tom Gray at the 7. He gets out past the 15 and is stopped at the 19-yard line. At the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. Hostetler out to the 30-yard line where he finds Rich Hollins. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Hostetler. Incomplete, intended for Rao. 31-6, Florida State. Second down and 10. West Virginia from the 31-yard line. Hostetler looking for Hollins, but he's covered well, and the pass is well overthrown, and Hanna was right from the 31-yard line.
Let's go, Tommy!
Lead in the third period. Hostetler looking, throwing back now, complete to Brown at the 46-yard line, and he's dropped at the 49. First down from the 49-yard line. A little trickery here as Mullen takes the give, gets into Florida State territory with a great move inside the 25 and is run out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
It's important that they do because they're way down.
They need to cash in. First down from the 22-yard line. This is Hostetler. And he gets to the 12.
Well, that's how I played safety.
First down from the 12-yard line. Through the middle goes the fullback, Ron Wolfley, from the 9. Hostetler has a man, and it is complete, but he did not get in. It is inside the 1 to Wayne Brown.
Holding.
So now it's second down at 19 from the 21-yard line. Quarterback throwing, a lot of room for Hostetler, who takes it down to the 9-yard line.
He's only 5'11", 170 pounds. Hostetler, 6'3", 212 pounds. He nails it.
Third down and 7 from the 9-yard line. Hostetler protected well, and then it's dropped in the end zone by Wayne Brown, number 19. Fourth down and 7 with the ball at the 9-yard line. And of course they have to go for it in this situation. Down by 25. Hostetler too high, intended for Mullen. So the drive comes up empty. 15 seconds to go in the period. This should be the final play of the quarter. Florida State from the 9-yard line on first down. Pitch it to Allen. He fakes the reverse. He gets past the 15, the 20, and out to the 25-yard line. And so
that's the end of the third quarter.
Third period is over. Allen has picked up 99 yards tonight on 10 carries. 15 minutes to go. 31-6. Florida State leading West Virginia in the Gator Bowl. We'll continue after this commercial message. It's first and 10 for Florida State from the 24-yard line. And Ricky Williams moves to the outside, puts his head down, and gets out to the 30-yard line.
So time of possession doesn't always mean that much when you're going against a big play team.
On second and 4, Greg Allen. Third down and
frustration.
Third and inches from the 34-yard line. And Williams picks up the first down.
Misdirection or counterplay.
Williams faking the draw, then throwing out to the 45-yard line. And it's a first down as Orson Mobley takes it to the 49.
Ron Sellers, of course. They've retired those two numbers.
This is Allen, who slips down. His knee touched at the 47-yard line.
Around the same time that they started playing the Gator Bowl. First Gator Bowl was 46.
On second down and 6, Allen gets popped at the 44. You saw the flag at the bottom. Check out the penalty. We've got a holding call against the Seminoles. Yep.
Or bowl, yeah, I'm talking about bowl games, right.
Second down and 14. Deep drop by Williams. They set up the screen. This is Ricky Williams inside the 45. And Ricky does it himself.
It's a fast season.
Back to pass is Williams again. He throws for Mobley. And Mobley is thrown out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Still wound up 8-3 for the regular year and appear to be on their way to a victory here, leading by 25. The reverse again, and this time it's McKinnon on a play that worked beautifully before, but West Virginia says we've seen that. As we're beginning. After the penalty, second down at 21, and from the shotgun, Blair Williams has a man open. It's Ouija Thompson. And Thompson gets it to the 38. Shotgun. Williams throwing and incomplete. It was one-hopped by Tony Johnson. Brian Harlow kicking from midfield. It's a terrible looking kick.
You talk about a shank.
Oh boy.
That's a shank and a half.
He's a sophomore wide receiver at Florida State for Bobby Bowden. His team is leading. West Virginia has the ball. And on first down, it's complete to Darrell Miller, number 81, who picked first down for West Virginia from the 42-yard line. And this is Curlin Beck on a slow developing play.
Next year.
No doubt. The play of the decade in college football. Second down and 10 from the 43-yard line. Hostetler trying to escape from his own men, and then he gets buried back at the 36-yard line.
That's right.
Third down and 15 from the 37-yard line. Hostetler going deep, intended for Mullen, and batted away by McCrary. And picking Cedric Jones is deep to receive for Florida State. Floating kick, angled for the near side. Jones letting it bounce, and West Virginia will down the ball at the 17-yard line. From the 18-yard line, Allen takes the inside give and moves out to the 26-yard line. Second down and 2 from the 26-yard line. And it's Cedric Jones who's going
Before they moved him back to quarterback.
after he had survived a horrendous motorcycle accident.
Yep.
This is Allen looking for the first down. He has it. And Gregg moves out to the 37-yard line. Good night. 125 yards. First down from the 36-yard line. Allen will strut his stuff again. And he slinks his way out to the 49-yard line. Allen scored 4 touchdowns in a game 3 times this season. Moving to the outside is Billy Allen, who scored the touchdown on the kickoff. Second down and 2. It has been a very long night for the Mountaineers. And a key defensive play turned in there.
Illegal use of the hand. Offense.
Blair Williams having a good night. 14 of 26 for 164 yards. And, of course, that touchdown just before halftime.
Second down and 8. Fake the swing. Coming back the other way is Williams. And Williams, looking like Hostetler, bounces his way to the 43-yard line. The fact that earlier in the game on the ground, West Virginia had a 2-to-1 edge. Everything's been turned around, though, as Williams throws incomplete. Fourth down and 3 from the 44, and they'll go for it. And this is Billy Allen trying to cut back inside, and Billy Allen is going to get that first down with a move to the outside as he takes it to the Florida State first and 10 at the West Virginia 37-yard line. Florida State on top by 25, and Williams going long, looking for some more, and it's picked off at the 4-yard line by Steve Newberry. Ouija Thompson was the intended receiver. Kevin White is the new quarterback, number 14. First time we've seen him tonight. Hostetler's backup. And he'll roll to his right and throw out of the end zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end, Rao, who breaks a couple of tackles and works his way out to the 27-yard line. We thank you, gang. Working here in the rain. From the 27-yard line. And the sack by Alfonso Carricker of Kevin White. White scrambling. And it's complete to Miller, who breaks some tackles and gets spun down after he picks up the first down out of the 42-yard line. 42-yard line, first down. And the reverse. It's Mullen. Run out of bounds after he picks up a first down. First down at the 46 for West Virginia. White forced to scramble again, looking for the sideline. The junior didn't have a good night tonight, but he proved what he can do during the course of the regular season. White going deep and incomplete inside the 15-yard line. He takes tips from Nicholas's kid.
Good coach.
Third down and 9. They can reverse rolls. This is Miller making the catch over the middle.
Definitive student athlete.
Second down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Again, they fake the reverse this time, and wide open for the touchdown is Miller. So they go to the second string quarterback. And they go to the very back pages of the playbook. And they come up with their first touchdown of the night. After 2 field goals, 2-point conversion attempt. White, and it's deflected and incomplete. So they come up short there. 31-12, FSU. Under a minute to go. Florida State expecting an onside kick from Woodside, and they get it, but they cover it. We also have a penalty flag down. Moving over the right side is Billy Allen.
One of them. You take a backup guy like Allen, he can go all the way anytime.
Well, Williams is going to throw. He finds Ouija Thompson, who gets inside the 20, and Thompson is dropped at the 14-yard line, basically. And Williams, well, he's going to look for 6 more points, and he'll come up short on a pass that's completed down to the 5 to Jeff Bouch, Bobby's son, and that's it. That's the end of the ball game. Florida State came in as a slight favorite. They led by 11 points at halftime. Bouch gets a ride off the field. The Seminoles end the season with a mark of 9-3.